Because innovation means to realize, what does it mean today to be afraid? Or what does it mean today to dream? I believe, for example, that one of them, when I'm being asked all the time, what did you achieve, what did you past is unimportant, really only true. But people perhaps say, okay, where were you mistaken? I think, why should I tell them? They don't know that about my mistakes. But one thing I tell them, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, what I learned in my life, that all the dreams we had, because they said it's a dream. I remember the early days, we came to a small refusing land, swamps in the north, deserts in the south, the land refusing, no water. We had 2 lakes, one dead, other dying. We have on a river, the Jordan River, the name is Fame, but the water doesn't exist. The Jordan River is full with fame and short of waters. We didn't have any natural resources. At that time when we started, he said in the Middle East there are 2 sorts of countries. The holy countries and the oily countries. I assure you Israel was totally holy. Didn't have oil, didn't have. So we asked ourselves, how can we exist? There was nothing available. And then we discovered that the greatest natural resource is the human being. Israel is a story of what human beings achieved, not what land has donated to them. To the contrary, they have donated to land. So it was a great dream. So we thought. Now Israel is 67 years old, and I look back, I think the greatest mistake was the smallness of our dream. Because the reality that resulted from the dream is by far greater and larger than the dream. So I tell my friends, please be careful. Don't dream small. Dream great. Don't be afraid.